Hi guys, welcome to another reading vlog. So I know I haven't filmed one of these in a really long time, but I just thought better time than any to film one, you know. I've been not very good at reading this year. I'll just start with that. My reading for this year has not been on track with what I had hoped it had been, but it's fine. Starting now, I'm actually reading, so that's really good. Some life updates for you though. Galen and I moved house. So we are currently living at his dad's house because where we were living was mainly for to help me get to uni because it was a lot closer to university. There was public transport and everything. But because of COVID, I only need to be in there once a week. And we basically figured why not just move back here, because then that's closer to where Galen works and I don't mind the drive to uni or to work each day, so it's fine. And Galen's done that for a couple of years now, and so I think he's quite happy. And also we're saving up for our own house, so hopefully sometime next year we can get our own house. We're in the very early processes of loan applications, so hopefully that starts moving along at some point and we could have our own house next year, which is exciting. I have a ring light as well. You might have noticed I'm actually like kind of lit up. I'm feeling a little bit like I look overexposed, but I don't know. I've never used this before, so I just don't know. So I haven't been reading much. We moved out in July. It was around exam time. Had to stop reading for that, basically. I was reading before we moved out a fair bit, but then we had to stop. We didn't have to stop. I stopped reading so I could prepare for exams. And then exams came, moving came, like it was all quite stressful. And then after moving back in here, I just haven't had the motivation to read again. Like I've read a couple of books, but nothing that good. Like it's taking me a long time to read. And today is Tuesday the 22nd of September, and I read 3 books today. I'm very excited. I'm very happy with myself. I basically got quite worried because I looked at my Goodreads reading schedule and it said I was like a lot of books behind. I think I said I was like 14 books behind schedule because I had originally put in for 50 books for this year. And I just kind of like freaked out because I was like, oh no. So I've now changed my reading goal because I'm like, there is no way I'm going to be able to catch up that much in like 3 months or however many months are left in the year. So I've decided to change my reading goal, make it a bit more doable. And then today I did actually read a fair few books. So I read 3 books today, and I'm just going to get into telling you what I actually am reading, have read, and get started on the reading vlog. So on audiobook, because I drive 1 hour to work when I work at the florist shop and I work there twice a week, I have been listening to an audiobook on my drive, and I recently started Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas on audiobook. I can't tell you how far through I am because I have no idea, because I don't keep track of these things. I can tell you I've got about 27 hours of the audiobook left to go, so I'm hoping to finish it by the end of the month because I do listen to it in 2 times speed, but I'm not sure if that's going to be doable, so because there's not that much of the month left and there's more than 10 hours worth of listening to do, so hopefully I can get through it. That would be nice, but if not, that's okay too. So then moving on to the books that I completed today, I completed A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J Maas. So basically this book is the novella that comes after the 3 books in the trilogy. I didn't mind this. A lot of people don't like this book, but I actually quite liked it. I think I need to hold it this way. I actually quite liked this book. I didn't love it. I gave it 3.5 stars, so it was definitely like a good book. A fairly like a good book. But it's like not my favourite. Like it was nice to find out more about the characters. I did like that this book did tell us more about characters that we don't really hear about, like Cassian. I think it was in Elaine's point of view, Nesta's point of view a few times. Like these are all characters that we don't hear the point of view from, so it was kind of nice to do that. It's only a really small book. It took me a month to read, so I started it last month, which not good, and it's basically been sat in my handbag because I just haven't been interested in it basically, and that makes me so sad because I did actually quite enjoy this and I wanted to get back into reading, and I just took ages to read it, but I finished it today. I was about halfway when I started reading today, finished it, which made me really happy and I quite enjoyed it. Then the next book I read today was a reread, and I love this book. I have raved about it before, but Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill. So I believe this book, this author, yes. So Katie O'Neill is actually from New Zealand. This came in an Our Crate. It was the same Our Crate that came with Crown of Feathers. I can't remember which month it was, but I believe it was sometime last year. I believe early last year, I think. But I love this so much. I mean, the illustrations are just beautiful. Like, ugh, you just can't get better than this. It's just so pretty. I just really love this book so much. It's so lighthearted. Like, there's nothing bad that happens in it. It's just happy. It's really short. But I just love this book so much. It's so cute. And so obviously this was a 5-star read because it was last time, it was this time, and I just love it. So and then after reading Tea Dragon Society, I was quite into reading graphic novels. So I picked up Witchy by Ariel Slamet Rees, and this is a gorgeous cover. So this also came in an Our Crate, but this came in a much more recent Our Crate. This is by a author who is from Melbourne. Yes. So she's a lot more local than Katie O'Neill, but both these books came in Our Crates, which is a Canadian company, and so I've been so happy that both of the graphic novels that we've received are from an Australian and a New Zealander, because it's just nice. It's really nice to see. And I loved this, actually. This was very good. I mean, once again, the illustrations are very different from the last book I just showed you, but I still really liked it. I actually googled after reading this, where to buy the second volume. There isn't a second volume. So apparently it's a webcomic series, and I can just read them online, and I did not know this. So I will definitely be cracking onto that soonish, because this was really good. really good. I was a bit reserved about reading it because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not, but I loved it. And then moving on to the book that I plan on reading. So now that I've finished those 3 books, I needed a book to start. And so I've decided to read Mary Lou's Champion. Now, I originally read the first book in this series, Legend, in, I think, year 11. So like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe, can't be 6, must be 5. Anyway, a long time ago, I read Legend, and I loved it. And I owned all 3 of the books, but I just never picked up Prodigy. And I read Prodigy, I reckon, in around June. And once again, I really liked it, but I know that I would have preferred it if I had read it a couple of years ago, because I don't know, you know, when you just jump into a store and like, this is written about 15-year-olds, and so reading it as a 21-year-old, it's kind of like, oh, that's nice and all, but also like, what the hell are these 15-year-olds doing? Honestly, I wasn't doing any of that shit at 15, so yeah, nah. I don't know. These kids are not 15, but they are 15. And I think I would have preferred it when I was closer to 15, because then I might have been able to relate to them a little bit better. But then again, some of the things they do, I'm not entirely sure how anybody relates to that. But I enjoyed Prodigy when I read it a couple of months ago, and I just really want to finish off the series. Like, that is the goal. I just need to get it done. So it's not a very long book. Readinglength.com told me that it's only going to take like 5.5 hours to read. So I'm hoping I can get this finished tomorrow. That would be awesome. So hopefully. And I'll keep you updated on where I'm at. Bye. Hey guys, so I know it's really dark in here, but it's fine, whatever. I just wanted to update you, give you a really quick update. So yesterday I finished reading Champion by Mary Lou, and I finished that in one day because I was working and it was very quiet at work, so I ended up just reading. And with Kingdom of Ash, I am currently that far, so I'm 65% according to Goodreads. So that's exciting. So I think I've only got like 12 hours left of the book now, which makes me really happy. I listened to it in 3 times speed, if you're wondering how I managed to get through like 20 hours of a book in 2 days. It's because I listened in 3 times speed. Because the narrator talks really, really slow. I was originally listening on 2.7, and then I was kind of like, you know what, no. 3 times we can still understand fine, so... And I'm about to pick another book, but I am not sure what I plan on reading next, so I'll let you know in just a second. Hi guys, so I forgot to update you on what book I planned on reading, even though I totally said that I was going to. So I've started reading The Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, and I'm only up to chapter 2, so I've literally only just started, but it's fine. I had to pull my hair down a little bit because it was hurting my head being in such a high, tight ponytail. But my little reading setup, I've got this little fireplace heater thing here. It's just an electric one, but it's actually kind of nice, but it does not make a nice sound. It's just like a heater sound. So then I've also got this here. I'm just listening to one of those little ambience things, and it's this one's called Ancient Library Room with rain, thunderstorms, and a crackling fire, which I thought was very fitting considering this book is set in a library. Hey guys, just wanted to jump on and say hi. For some reason my hair looks really green in this light, and like I just look really like not well coloured. I'm currently house sitting at my auntie's house while she's away, and dog sitting and cat sitting. The dog's outside, the cat's decided to fall asleep on the bed. And it's 2:30 and I am not working today because we were unable to get fresh flowers in, so we have decided that we just won't open because there's no point opening if we have no stock, and there's no point going down and buying stock that's not fresh, you know. So I'll get some fresh flowers tomorrow and open tomorrow, but today I'm having a home day, which is really nice. So I haven't actually read anything because Galen left not long ago and we kind of just spent the morning together. And I've just been playing Grand Theft Auto 5, which I have never played in my life. I don't know how to feel about it. There's a lot of swearing in it. Like, I'm assuming I'm playing the storyline. I don't know, I didn't click any buttons and it just made me start playing something. But like, even like the first 5 minutes, full of swear words, and I was like, holy moly. And then like shooting police and everything I think is a bit meh. I don't like the idea, but I mean, it was kind of fun, but I just can't control like the people. I try to run and I just run straight into walls. I try to drive and I just drive into everything, and I think that's just because I'm bad, but like, I just don't know how to feel about it. But anyway, 2:30, and I've just put on this. And it's a rainy coffee shop ambience with piano. I thought that'd be really nice just to listen to / watch in the background while I read. I have made myself a nice cup of tea, which I have spilt. Whoops. And I'm still reading Sorcery of Thorns. I do that every time. I'm still reading Sorcery of Thorns. Don't have the dust jacket on it. But it looks like I'm halfway through. I am up to page number 206. And I think there's 250 something pages. So yeah, almost halfway. So I'm hoping I can finish that today because I'm sure I can. I know I can. But I'll update you a bit later. I've bought myself some roast chicken and some salad to have for tea. I'm really excited for that, so I might show you what I end up doing with that, and yeah. don't mind my super fabulous look right now, and my hair's in my face. But I am currently gardening, but like intense gardening, hence why I need the safety goggles. We want to replant our entire garden, but we've got these really giant bushes that need to come out, so I've been using this to basically just trim it down so that we can actually get them out. So I've done the front couple, but it started flicking in my eyes, so I had to get safety glasses out my car. But now I'm just trying to do this, and Mum doesn't want this one to actually leave the garden, so I'm just getting rid of most of it. Hey guys, don't mind how dark this clip is, or the fact that I'm cuddling up to a box of water. I just wanted to update you on my day. I had the day off today, and so we went and we did a bit of shopping. So I can't show you all right now because it's not all next to me. But the first thing I got was it was a bit fingerprinty. Is a HP sprocket. It's that silly shiny black stuff though, so it's gonna get so fingerprinty, but it's okay. So basically it prints off tiny little photos, and I thought it'd be nice for scrapbooking or something, and I don't do that, but I thought I could start. So far I have made this thing. So we bought a pinboard, corkboard thing, and I just got a bit of black string and some cute little black pegs, and I've just basically pegged up all the pictures because I was thinking about possibly pinning them on, but I also don't want to put holes in them, so I just think they're really cute, except some of them are bending a little bit, which makes me think that it could be because it's a bit humid in here, because it's cold outside. And I've got the heater on, but the window has to be open to use the heater, so it's raining outside. But yeah, so I got that, and I made the cute little picture board, which I thought is super cute. And then I also bought a Christmas tree, and it's tiny, maybe 30 centimeters tall, and I've just popped it in this cute little black pot. I'll show it tomorrow, but I think it's so cute, and I can't wait for it to grow, but it'll obviously take a few years to do that. But I just love this HP sprocket thing, like it's so cool. The pictures are really little that it prints out, but it's just so cute. I just love it. I love all the pictures I've printed off. I think they're all so sweet, so